This is Cognitive 9.3.
My name is Pam Crisanimo,
And I'm going to share a personal experience that I had. I'm the oldest of 4 children, and I'm 19, and I have a sister whose name is Phyllis.
Next sister's name is Patty.
And she's 13, and my sister's name is
and
Patty, and she's 12.
And he's 8.
And my brother, who's Noel, and he's 8, and so there's 10.5 years between me and Noel. And when I'm the only child for a very long time, and I was supposed to be
an only child
until I remember one Christmas where I asked my mother, I told my mother that instead of me asking for toys this Christmas, I wanted a baby sister instead. A couple months later, I had a baby sister, and she was named Phyllis. And in June of 1984, we were preparing for a big baptism party for Phyllis, and she was going to get baptized.
And we were going to have a lot of visitors.
And we were going to have a lot of visitors over, about maybe 3.5 visitors or 3 dozen visitors.
And my mom had a friend
whose husband made cakes. And my mom's friend's husband made a cake about 20 by 30, so it was a huge cake, and it was decorated really nicely.
There was a stork on it,
and there was a stork on it, and a baby in the stork's beak. And I just remembered how great a cake it was. And so my mom
wanted
to hide the cake so the visitors who were going to spend the night coming later that evening wouldn't see the cake. So she would keep it a surprise to everybody else. And so she and the friend put the cake in a big box and put it in our study. Later that evening, my sister Phyllis' godmother, along with her godmother, she got her husband and her 2 girls. And I was excited because, having playmates was a really big deal. And I had a new sister named Phyllis. And so one of the girls, Lisa, she was my age,
was a year younger than both of us.
and her sister was a year younger than the both of us. So we decided to play a game of hide and seek. And we're playing hide and seek, having fun, playing, as kids do. At one point, Lisa was it, and me and Lee hid.
We were found very easily.
Obvious place, and we were found very quickly. And after 3 or 4 rounds, it was Lisa's turn to be it.
And Lisa was it.
And
it just wasn't working right.
And it wasn't working right.
But people were finding each other.
People were finding each other way too easily. So I took Lisa and I hid in the study room. And that would be the best place to hide. And so Lisa and I
ran really quickly,
and I remember the door slamming, and we were all laughing, just the door slamming would obviously give us away. And so laughing really hard, I remember. And so we decided to sit down, and Lisa sat down on the box.
And it was horrendous.
And I screamed. She sat on the box with the cake in it, and the cake was ruined, and I called my mom, and I remember my spank, that I got spanked, where Lisa and Rena didn't get in trouble, and my mom said that it was my fault because it was my house and we weren't supposed to be playing in the study anyway. And we just ruined this big, beautiful cake. So I kind of thought, when I was little, that I felt it kind of was an injustice for me, because, all I was doing was playing, and I remember my dad telling the visitors the next day, when the cake was out, about how the kids were playing, and that's how the cake was ruined. And that's something I'm never going to forget. And it's one of my injustices when I was little, and I look back and laugh, and I love my mom.